Yay! We're back! Another episode of Vulnerably Vibrant. Oh my gosh. Time is flying. Oh great. Now the dog's gonna bark. Hey. Shh. Okay. How's everyone been? Let's see. Let's see if we can get some people to show up here before we jump into everything. I'm so excited. I've got some really exciting stuff to share. I always love hanging out here. So let's see. Last week, we talked about vibrance and what it means to live a vibrant life. What I've learned about it. We kind of dove into the definition and what that means in tandem with the vulnerable piece of Vulnerably Vibrant. Yay, I see some people. Welcome on. Share this link here. I've got some really fun stuff to talk about today, and I just want to just talk and hang with you guys. So share this out, see if we can get some more people on today. Today we're talking about vision and imagination. Where are my SpongeBob peeps? Let's see if I could comment over on Instagram. Let me see here. Comments I don't think I can. Pineapples. That is what our emoji is today. For imagination. Because this is a rainbow. But all I can find that has to do with SpongeBob is a pineapple. Okay, off track a little bit there. Vision. We're talking about vision today. And the power of vision. What it means to have a big imagination. Hi, Amber. Welcome. You'll have to send over the pineapple emojis because I cannot... Or, well, actually, wait. Yes, I can. Hi, Cindy. I am trying to send pineapples. Did it work? It worked. Okay, send over your pineapples, guys. We're talking imagination. Imagination. Sweet. Hi, Connie. Welcome back. Another week here. Okay, we're talking vision. Vision. Okay, but before we do all of that, you guys know we're going to do crowd music artist discovery. And this song in the whole welcome package that we get is easily my favorite. It speaks to my rock and roll soul. But this guy's a big deal. Okay, so this is Gregg Bissonette. His song Mars. It's wild, like seriously wild. But this guy, Gregg, is like kind of a big deal in the music industry and especially in the world of drumming. He is a phenomenal drummer. He has a long history of being in music. His family is all musical as well. And he has played with like huge names and like a ton of, I think it's probably my favorite because he has obviously a ton of influence from like my favorite people, like the Beatles people. Like he's toured with Ringo Starr. He's played with Tom Petty, Paul McCartney, ELO people, ELO, Santana, like seriously all the cool people. But yeah, this song's wild. It's called Mars. It's my favorite. You'll just see. So anyways, this is from one of his solo projects. It was written and produced by his brother, Matt. Yes, Matt. And I believe it says in here that Gregg is singing on it. Also, of course, playing drums and among other instruments because they're just pretty awesome. But okay, let's play it. This is Mars. Oh, okay, yep. Internet. Mars by Gregg Bissonette. Here we go.
to a better day. Oh, I'm fine with a legacy. My destiny's new galaxy.
Yes. Oh, yes. That was so good. Okay. Yeah, I'm obsessed with that wild guitar thing in there. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so that is Gregg Bissonette, Mars. You guys can go check that out. It's exclusively on Crowd Music, so you can go to crowdmusic.com/Alexa Kriss and find Gregg Bissonette on there. This song is there. You can learn more about Crowd Music. You can sign up and actually join our crowd, which I said is an awesome new platform that is supporting artists as well as listeners, and everybody gets paid to do it and promote some amazing music. There's all kinds of genres on there, so I know there's stuff that you love and enjoy to listen to. So definitely ask me if you're interested. Love to share more about it so you can join our crowd. If not, you can go and find this song on there and download it there as well. So Gregg Bissonette, Mars, crowdmusic.com/Alexa Kriss. Moving right along. Okay. Vision. Let's just jump in, guys. So talking vision this week, I've learned a lot about vision and what it means and how powerful it is in just the last, honestly, few weeks, few months. It's just been mind-blowing. So, you know me, I like to look at the definition first. So, jumped in to the dictionary, and I found my computer dictionary, that is. So, looked up vision, and basically what it is the ability to see. So, yeah, so of course we've got our physical vision, which is terrible. Mine is bad. But thank God for glasses and technology to make them thinner. So, yes, vision, the ability to see. And then, of course, we have our mind's eye. And we can see, we have vision that way as well. So, started digging into the word. What does God say about vision? And basically, what I discovered is that God gives us vision to kind of bridge the gap between our present situation and where we're at and the future. And it's more or less direction. It gives us direction to where we're going. So, let's see, I think it was a couple days ago, but maybe a week or so. Time just gets away from me. I shared a Bible verse that is really, really powerful on vision. It's Habakkuk 2:2-3. And so I'm a huge advocate for looking at different translations because it's the same message, of course, but different words are used and they can be really impactful to read a different translation. So I've got two translations that I want to share with you today and kind of dig into them a little bit and how they have really changed how I perceive vision. But we're going to start with the NIV version. So let's see here. It says, this is Habakkuk 2:2-3. It says, then the Lord replied, write down the revelation. We're going to insert vision there. So write down the revelation, the vision. Yes, you got it. Right. Write down the vision. Make it plain on tablets so that a herald is an official messenger that's bringing news for what's to come. So write it plain so the messenger may run with it. I love, just kind of sidebar there, I love that it says run with it because we get a vision and maybe we take that step and write it down, but we're not just supposed to keep it and hold on to it. We're supposed to hit the ground running with this vision. That's really cool. People that know me know that running is really special to me. So it straight says it, we're going to run with this. That's just really cool. So going on in the verse here, it says, for the revelation, vision, awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end, or the result, the outcome, and will not prove false, though it may linger. Wait for it. It will certainly come, and it will not delay. It will be right on time. I just love that. Welcome, everyone who has showed up here. we're talking about vision today, and I just shared one of my favorite verses from Habakkuk 2:2-3. So that's powerful. That is like huge. So I've always felt really, really close to God, but I feel like for the longest time I have almost been like begging. I felt like I was begging for him to like speak to me. I've always known that I've been able to sense and knew that his hand was working in my life, but I just like really, really wanted to hear from him, just like hear his voice. So me and my different translations, I went and I looked up a different translation of this, and I'm going to share that with you here because it's really powerful. So this is the CEV translation. It says same verse. It says, "Then the Lord told me, I will give you a message in the form of a vision." Holy cow. Like when I read that, my jaw literally dropped. I was like, what? Well, hold on here. I have always had a huge imagination, really, really strong ability to see like super clear vision. Like even in my dreams, I can see to the most minute detail, like what color shirt they had on, what the place looked like, what color the buildings were, where we were standing, how it felt, what, sounds, like really, really clear vision. I've always been able to do that. And like when I read this, I was like, it was like crazy because I've been like I thought I knew God was at work, but I had never been able to hear him. And then I read this and it's like, I'll give you a message. It's going to be in the form of a vision. And then I was like, whoa, hold up. Hold on here. I maybe not have heard, but like I've straight seen, okay? So he's communicating, and it was like really powerful for me to see that. So that was fun to hear. So we're going to keep moving on. Same verse here says, write it clearly enough to be read at a glance. In a different version, it says, put it in writing because it's not yet time for it to come, but it's coming quickly. So write it down. So it says, at the time I have decided my words will come true. And he says, you can trust what I say about the future. So good. It may take a long time. There he is getting real with us again, but keep on waiting. It will happen. And it says it has an exclamation there. Just really encouraging to me. I mean, it's basically clear that this just told me that like these visions or, your imagination it's not just a figment of something that you created in your mind. It's real. He's communicating with us, and he's really speaking to us through these visions, giving us direction, but he's also giving us purpose in these visions that he gives us. And I thought of this really cool analogy when I was kind of digging into all of this. I guess cool might not be the best word for it, but it's really powerful. I kind of thought of a soldier, and a soldier goes to boot camp, and they go into training, and it's brutal. I very thankful that people can do this. Welcome new people that are watching here. So these soldiers, they go to boot camp and they go to training, and they are pushed to their limit. They are yelled at and physically and mentally and emotionally strained, and they get out, and then they go to battle, and they see things that no one should ever have to see, and all of this hardship, but all of this experience that's happening, and they're able to endure because they have a vision for why they're doing it. They have a purpose, and they can see the big picture. I think that that's what we too are given visions for, because we all, in a roundabout way, are doing battle. And that's called life, and it's a struggle, and we're going to be pushed to limits, and we're going to see joy, and we're going to see pain, but if we pay attention to these messages and these visions, it gives us purpose and an ability to endure through things that we wouldn't be able to do if we didn't have the vision. Yes, that is so good. So okay. Another thing that I thought of was that it like for me anyway, I always thought I was looking for an audible message, and I was really frustrated that I hadn't heard anything from God. But really today, if you think about it, I mean, literally think social media, think like Instagram and Facebook. Our feeds are like solid with visual content. I mean, as somebody who runs a Facebook page, we're pretty much advised not to just simply post status or words. We're supposed to try to include some sort of visual content because we know how powerful we connect with vision. So to me, it was like, if it really is true that, you know, one of the most powerful ways to communicate is through visuals, then of course God is communicating to us through vision. Like, why hadn't I figured that out yet? So this is just so cool to me. Really, really powerful when we really grasp it and hold on to it. So, okay, so here I am. Sorry, I think a hair floated by. Pretty powerful message. Vision, people perish. Yeah. Connie says, without a vision, people perish. If you know what that verse is, post it in here. I want to check that out. Of course, I can Google it too after the show, but thanks, Connie. So another, I guess I got another visual because that's pretty much how I think, is just like in visions. But how, I guess God kind of showed me this like little visual picture of what's happening when we're given visions, and I think it's kind of interesting, so I'll share it with you. You can call me crazy if you want, but I saw this little like space, and it was kind of dark and dull and dingy, and there were my thoughts, and they were just like floating through this little space, and there were ideas and really creative things that I had thought of before, you know, song titles and community ideas and like ways to reach out to people, and just floating around. They were like bouncing off the little bubble. And then I saw God over here, and he was reaching out, and he'd grab a little thought, and he'd go over here and he'd stick it into this like mural, this really beautiful, vibrant like picture, but it was like a movie, it was a vision. And he was taking these little ideas and thoughts and things and putting them in into an organized and really beautiful picture, vision. And then he shows them, he presents it, and he says, you know, here it is, here's the blueprint, this is the vision. Write it down and get as much detail as you possibly can, because this is what we're after. It's not going to happen right now, because the stuff that's happening over here is going to be years and years and years from now. And some of the stuff's like just around the corner, so you're not going to want to miss out on this stuff. Like, write it down. So that's what we are. We like see this map, and we're like scribbling the details of this vision that we have. That's what I imagine this being. So that is what I have about vision for you guys. Hold on here, I'm getting some comments. Excuse me. Yes, vision gives purpose. It totally does. Totally does. Proverbs 29:18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Oh, I love that. I'm going to write that down right now. Proverbs 29:18. Okay. That is so good, Connie. I love that. Judy. Hi, Judy. Song. If a picture paints 1,000 words, that we were created. Yes. I love that. Yes. I thought of that too. Like, one of my biggest things is people are like, you know, I'm just not a creative person. And I'm like, no. Some people are more creative, you know, gifted creatively than others, but like, we are created in the image of God, the creator. So yeah, like, we've got this ability to create, and it's beautiful. It's super powerful. Yes, we were created in his image. Love that. Song. If a picture paints 1,000 words. Yes. So good. Okay, so this is the challenge this week. Because we have a different perspective on vision now, and how powerful it is, and how it's for purpose and direction, I challenge you to break out a pen and pencil, or you can use your phone or computer or whatever you prefer. And I want you to think of a vision that you believe that you have, a dream, an idea, a thought that you can see, and get as clear as possible about it, and write down in detail, as much detail as you can, while I sing a song for you. I want you to get really specific, and this can be anything, like, you know, oh man, a way that you want to, you know, if you want to landscape, get detailed about the vision for your landscape. If you have an idea for maybe a new business or a hobby, or maybe just your life or your relationships or whatever it is, get really detailed about the vision. How do you imagine it? How do you see it? And get detailed. I want you to write that down right now. It's kind of fun to see what comes to your mind and how it shapes. So that is what we're going to... Okay, then why can't I paint you? Why can't I paint you? I don't know. I'm not a good painter. Image is word to imagination. We were image, vision, as he created us. Yes, indeed. Okay, so have fun with writing out your vision, guys. Get detailed with it. Now, I always have fun because I always try and do a song that somewhat try and get creative with a song that somehow relates back to the message that we're talking about. Today, of course, vision. I thought I was just going to have to pick one and we were just going to have to go with it. But I literally laughed out loud when I came across this one because it just straight cracked me up that I had this and it related so perfectly because I didn't ever expected this one to happen. But okay, here it is. You'll probably laugh too. What I want you got what might be hard to handle, like a flame that burns a candle. The candle feeds the flame. Yeah, yeah. What I got full stock of thoughts and dreams that scatter, and you pull them all together, and how I can't explain. Oh yeah, well will you? You make my dreams come true. Well you make my dreams come true. On a night when bad dreams become a scream, when they're messing with the dream, I can laugh it in my face. To stitch up my way out, wrap yourself around me, because I'm the way you found me, and I'll never be the same. Oh yeah, well will you make my dreams come true? Well will you make my dreams come true? Listen to this. I'm tired of my daydreaming. A sleep shot should be all about how I know where you make my dreams come true. Well, will you make my dreams come true? Well, will you make my dreams come true? Well, will you make my dreams come true? Oh my gosh, yes, he does. He makes our dreams come true. He gives us our dreams and our vision. And it's so good. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you had fun writing down your vision in extreme detail, and I'm sure you're not done because it takes a long time and it's always ever growing. But man, it's sure fun. When I finally figured out that I wasn't just making up stuff and they weren't just really great ideas, and that was actually vision and message from God, and it was giving me purpose and direction and a blueprint, like a step-by-step process. Man, that's powerful, you guys, and I just love it. So, let's see. That, my friends, is all that I have this week for you. But I hope that you got something good out of it. Let me know. Let's see here. Images are... Oh, he is more than willing and able to make our dreams exceedingly above all we could ever imagine. That is the truth, Judy. So true. What a good father we have. Man. You make my dreams come true. Yes. Oh, Hall & Oates said it best. Who would have thought? I seriously laughed. Okay, so, anyways, that is all I have, you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I hope to see you next week. If you got something good out of this, hit like, share this with someone. Share this and really get detailed with your vision, you guys. He's speaking to us. He's speaking to you. And he has direction and purpose for you. And he's just trying to get through. We just got to acknowledge it. So good, so good. Next week, I'm going to get real. And we're going to talk about, I want to share, I've been pretty vulnerable with you guys about what's going on with what exactly Vulnerably Vibrant is. But next week, I want to tell exactly what I am doing. Like, what is my life consisting of right now? Like, what do I spend my hours in the day actually doing to further this message? And so I want to talk about that with you, and I think it'll be fun because we're going to do a little discussion, and I want to hear what you guys do and how you are sharing your story and spreading the message through how you spend your time and what you do, and that's what we're going to be talking about next week. So I hope you guys tune in, and I will definitely see you then. Can't wait. Thank you. Awesome. And we got a video here from Connie, so we'll all check that out as well. You are amazing, Amber. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all. Wait, you guys. Patricia, thank you so much. That is so kind. You are just fabulous. Thank you. I write devotionals when inspired by God. I write to encourage. That is so good, Connie. I absolutely love that. I am writing more now that I'm starting to realize that writing is really, really powerful. You know, I think that's kind of funny coming from a songwriter. But yeah, that's great. I'd love to hear some of your devotionals, Connie. Let me know. Maybe we can share some with the community here. Sweet. Alrighty, well, that's all I have. We can keep the discussion going for sure. I am definitely open to that. Otherwise, I can hit you up in the comments too, or you can message me. Find this here. I do download all of these and put them on YouTube so we can share them that way. Write your vision so those who see it can run with it. That is so good. I know, I love that. I said that earlier. Running is, for those of you who know me at all, running is one of my passions. I'm passionate about running, and when I read that, I was like, oh, that is so good. You did! Oh my gosh, I would love to see that, Connie. Share that. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off here, finish up dinner, and eat, because eating is good. Great. I was just asking you. Thanks so much for. Yeah, of course, Patricia. Yes, you can see it on there. And this will also just post like the rerun, I guess, will be here on the Facebook feed as well. So you can see it and share it with everyone and see the beginning as well. So thank you guys so much for hopping on. I always love doing this. So again, we'll be back next week, of course. Make sure you check out Gregg Bissonette Mars, crowdmusic.com/Alexa Kriss. And if you'd like to learn more or support the ministry that we're doing here, you can go to alexakriss.com and learn all about Vulnerably Vibrant. Also, you can just hit me up message me with any questions or comments. I love to talk and hear from you. So I'm always here. So I will talk to you next week. Love you guys so much, and we will see you next time.